On this episode of When Insects, Snakes, or Outdoor Critters
Looks like he wants to do something.
Attack. A hapless volunteer helping to clean up a local park gets more than he volunteered for.
It was a beautiful November day, and our team was doing a community service project, picking up litter at a local park. There was a lot of us all along the road, and I decided to go off the road and into the woods to pick up some trash that I saw in the wood line. And that's when it started to happen.
While picking up trash, our volunteer disturbed a massive yellow jacket colony.
I first felt something and I thought it was a horsefly, and I swatted at it. Then I got 2 or 3 more. That's when I realized it was something else, and I could see yellow jackets on me. I ran up onto the road. I paused and I looked at the water across the road and thought to myself, maybe I should jump in the water. Meanwhile, other members of the team realized what was going on. Mike came to my aid and started swatting at the flies.
I was picking up trash and taking photos of the other team members, and then I saw Ben running up the hill full speed. I knew something was seriously wrong.
While the hapless volunteer was enduring the vicious attack, a local hero sprung into action.
Someone gave him a can of off, and so along with swatting, he also sprayed off on me. That seemed to do the trick. They stopped and left me alone. We finally stopped, and I was covered with bee stings. I had bee stings from my face down to my knees. They stung me right through my shirt and through my jeans. They called an ambulance, and the paramedics looked at me, and then my team brought me back to the power station where the nurse saw me.
Ben came to me with multiple yellow jacket stings. It could have been worse if there was an intervention from Mike, who was able to spray repellent or insecticide. And if Ben would have been allergic to yellow jacket stings, he could have died in this situation.
I was lucky. I'm not allergic to stings. But if I were, I could be dead right now.
I'm not really a hero. I would have done that for anyone. Even though I may have saved Ben's life, I know he would have done the same for me.
I was lucky that day, and now we can look back at the yellow jacket attack and joke about it. But that day, nobody was joking. Bees and stinging insects are not the only wildlife hazard we have in Florida. We also have spiders, snakes, rodents and other animals, and also alligators. To protect against ticks, stinging, and biting insects, you want to protect yourself by covering as much of your skin as possible with lightweight clothing. Light-colored clothing repels mosquitoes and helps you see ticks more easily. Avoid perfumes and colognes because the smell may attract pests, and also avoid flowering plants. Keep work areas clean. Some insects and other outdoor critters are attracted to discarded food. Use insect repellent containing DEET. Use repellent separate from sunscreen, applying the sunscreen first. For additional protection from ticks, spray your clothing with a repellent that contains permethrin. Spiders can be a hazard both at our power stations and for our line crews. Spider species of special concern are black widow and brown recluse spiders. Spiders can often be found in piles of rock, brush, or wood. Wear gloves if you are working around these areas. Spiders also like to live in out-of-the-way places. So if you can't see where you're putting your hand, you should have a glove on it. If you take off your gloves or other clothing in areas that spiders may live, make sure you shake them out well before putting them back on. In Florida, we have a variety of poisonous snakes, such as rattlesnakes, water moccasins, also known as cottonmouths, and coral snakes. Coral snakes are colorful red, yellow, and black snakes, but there are two non-poisonous snakes with the same colors. The coral snake's red bands touch only yellow bands, so remember, red touches yellow, kill a fellow. Watch where you put your hands when working outside, especially when removing debris. If you see a snake, back away from it. Snakes rarely bite unless threatened. But when a snake wants to bite, it can strike up to 1/2 its body length. So when it comes to snakes, remember this phrase, leave it be and it won't hurt me. If you are bit by a snake, note the color and shape of the snake's head. It can help with treatment. Treat all wildlife with respect. Don't feed, harass, or try to injure wild animals. Just let them be. With alligators, it's against the law to feed, harass, injure, or remove them. Remember, dead animals can spread disease. Get out and enjoy nature, but remember to protect yourself.
Maybe next time this hapless volunteer will be more careful. On the next episode of When Insects, Snakes, or Outdoor Critters Attack. A regular guy, just trying to do his job, gets sneak attacked by a brown recluse spider. What started out feeling like a simple pinch and burn turned into excruciating pain, an emergency room visit, and an OSHA recordable incident. This and more next time on When Insects, Snakes, or Outdoor Critters Attack.